So I want to talk to you about a vision board. Don't roll your eyes. Don't think it's cheesy. Trust me, every top performing leader I've ever had exposure to, Eric Thomas, Gary Vee, I've spent a few weeks with Tony Robbins in his different programs, are all grounded in intentional direction. And I'm a big believer in law of attraction, but I think this is the fundamental difference of leaders' performance, the clarity and intention of where we want to go and where we want to end up and who we want to be when we get there. So I don't want to get too much into the details today, but every leader or leadership team should have a vision. Why? 80% of us are visual learners. So if you're writing down your goals in an email, on a board, in a spreadsheet, 80% of us aren't really grounding or grasping those goals. So if we're able to create a vision board, a visual of what we're looking to accomplish, the level of engagement, understanding, and clarity multiplies. And it's a real simple exercise. I encourage you to break your vision board up into 4 quadrants. This one we're going to focus on for business. We also have another document you can download for your team. The first one is personal. So I want you to write down here, what are 5 things you want personally? So personally, I want to read more. And I want you to answer why. Excuse the writing here, it's not the point. Read more why. I want to be a stronger leader at the end of the year. Great. I want to be in better health. I had this recently, to get a little bit vulnerable with you guys, I want to be in better health. So my wife was more attracted to me. That's why I don't want to work out. I don't want to be in better shape. I want my wife to want me more, and I got to be in better shape for that to happen. So we want to write 5 things in the personal bucket, then 5 things in the professional bucket. I want that promotion. Why? What does it feel? What does it mean like? I want you to just write out what you want and have a connection in your mind. Why? Your team goals. So the team that you lead or the team that you're on, what are your goals for this year? So we want to achieve NPS score. So Net Promoter Score rating with our staff. So we want our staff to have a certain level of satisfaction in their employment with us. Okay, that's a goal. Let's make sure that we get it clear. And then for your community, one thing COVID taught us, and I don't want you to ignore this, is we all crave and desire community. And our restaurant community in any major city in North America could be more connected. So we're connected now because we're closed, and I hope we don't go back to old patterns of being isolated inside our restaurants or restaurant groups. So what do we want in our community? I want you to write out 5 things for each of these. And I want you to be able to see an image in your head. So I'll give you an example here. I have my vision board on my phone. You won't be able to zoom in and see it. Lots of messages here, but I answer this thing. I open this 120 to 140 times a day, just like the rest of you. That's the average amount of times we all open up our phone. A little bit gross, but it's the truth. So I have my vision board on my phone so I can see it and I can program it into my mind subconsciously what I want to achieve. And it's visual. So once we have these things written down, I want you to go to Google Images. Real simple. Type in your words. You'll get hundreds of images that show up. Then you take the image and you plot it into your quadrants. Take the quadrants, take the page, share it with your team, have a discussion, make sure we're clear as to what we're really looking to accomplish. And then from there, it's just something that should be around in your meetings because it's easy to get off track. People are going to present opportunities, challenges are going to present themselves. This is our grounding. This is where we want to be 12 months from now. It's an exercise the top 1% does, but the rest of us spend more time planning our vacation than we do our future. I encourage you to change that and spend some time in this exercise.